In 2021, Google shut down Poly, its 3D sharing platform. The whole site and its AP1 gone for good. Creators' work only partly rescued by volunteers. In March 2026, Flip Normals, a marketplace for over 3,000 creators, shut down too. Its revenue split was actually generous, 75 to 95%. But you sell once and it's over. A buyer makes a derivative, resells it, and the original creator earns nothing. And the income is tied to the platform staying alive. Platform closes, cash flow goes to zero. Your work, your income. Their fate was always in the platform's hands. Tusk3D turns 3D assets into a composable creator economy. Creators store their models on Walrus, and Walrus isn't just storage, it's memory. An AI copilot remembers what you've made before and helps you talk a rough idea into a precise prompt. Once it's published, others can remix it, players can use it in a game, and even AI agents can access it directly. And every rule is enforced on-chain by Sui, not sitting on some company's server. Let's start with a creator. She signs in with Slush, but she doesn't have to figure out the prompt herself. She tells the AI copilot, "I want a car," and it asks a few questions and narrows it down. And because it remembers what she's made before, all stored on Walrus, it riffs in her own style. A few turns later, it lands on a precise prompt, and out comes a car. Or, of course, she could just upload her own model. The generated model has different segmentations. She can name each part manually or just use a default value. Then she makes a choice. Let other people remix it, and keep a small royalty for herself. She hits publish, the model itself goes onto Walrus, and the rules go onto Sui. Another creator finds that car, buys an access pass, and remixes it into a whole Neon Drift series. Same base, several variants, each with its own color scheme. And the original creator's royalty settles automatically, on-chain, with no platform in the middle, and it holds even on resale. Now, a game developer wants cars for a racing game. So instead of clicking around, he points an AI agent at Tusk3D's MCP endpoint. The agent searches in plain language and picks the models he wants, free or paid. It can even surface a derived NFT collection, like Neon Drift, and wire those NFTs straight into the game, turning the collection's holders into ready-made players. It reads the on-chain license, buys access with its own wallet, and pulls the models down. The backend never touches a key. With assets in hand, the developer vibe codes a racing game on top. No permission required, because it's all open and on-chain. Then he registers his game on the integration page, linking it back to the Neon Drift collection so the collection's holders can find it. Finally, a player buys a car from the Neon Drift collection. On the collections page, they spot something. A game has integrated this collection. They click through, and they're driving their own NFT right there on the track. From a prompt, to a remix, to an agent discovering it, to a game built on top, to you driving the car you own. It's all one on-chain asset backed by one Walrus store. That's what composable really means. So why Sui and Walrus? Because the two hard problems, permanence and trust, are exactly what they solve. Walrus isn't just storage. The models, the encrypted content, and memwall, the memory layer our AI copilot riffs off your past work with, all live there, decentralized and outliving any company. And Sui makes the rules unchangeable and agent native. License and royalty locked in at mint, access a soul-bound entitlement, resale royalties through kiosk, integrations on-chain, so an AI agent can discover, license, and buy assets directly over MCP, while Seal keeps paid content locked to that entitlement. Storage, memory, rules, AI, all on open infrastructure, not one company's servers. Everything you saw is on-chain today. From here, we go deep on two fronts. AI-assisted creation. Creators upload whole asset packs, developers discover assets in a matching style, and AI generates new models in that same style. In the developer ecosystem, richer tools to tune and launch collections, deeper agent access over MCP, and plugging into how games are really built, Unity and open engines like Godot. A creator economy shouldn't let the platform decide who owns what. Tusk3D, making 3D creation truly belong to its creators.